Lisa is my favourite Simpsons character, certainly out of the main family, but the last few Lisa centric episodes haven't been very good, so I'm really pleased that that's turned around with Moe'N'a Lisa, which I think is a brilliant title. This is the sixth episode of the 18th season of The Simpsons, directed by Mark Kirkland. And it starts off quite depressing, actually. Homer's supposed to remember something, but he can't remember what he's meant to remember. And it turns out he was supposed to go fishing with Moe for Moe's birthday. And within the first couple of minutes of the episode, Moe phones up Homer, excited, looking forward to the trip. Homer's not there, and it's really kind of depressing. And Moe's quite a triggering character if you have certain feelings and share certain outlooks as Moe. And it can be kind of negative to watch the show when Moe's at the centre of it. But Lisa sees something in him that nobody else does, and it looks like his fortunes might be turning around because she submits one of his poems and he ends up getting to go to this poetry festival. And of course, Lisa goes along with him at his request. But then he does something that's not very nice, and I won't say any more than that. But I will say it's not very often that we see Moe having some good fortune or even generally just being positive. And that's not to say that he sustains that throughout it, but it was a little bit easier to watch than some Moe-centric episodes. And Lisa was really likable in this. As I said, some of the episodes focusing on her recently, she's just displayed very un-Lisa, very atypical characteristics, and they haven't been very good episodes. But Moe'N'a Lisa is, I really enjoyed it. There are a lot of writers who guest appear in this. Some of whom I'd heard of, some I hadn't. We had guest voices, people who voice their own characters. We have Tom Wolfe, Gore Vidal, Jonathan Franzen, J.K. Simmons as J. Jonah Jameson, and Michael Chabon. And that's a pretty big cast, pretty big supporting cast, and there are a lot of other characters in this, and I didn't really care for any of them. Tom Wolfe's character, actually, he voices himself, but I liked the character of Tom Wolfe in this. The others, I feel like they didn't necessarily need to be there. Maybe if I had more of a relationship with their work and knew more about them, I might feel differently. But Tom Wolfe, I know not that much about, but still got quite a lot out of that character. So, I don't know. I feel like the other characters didn't really add anything, but I didn't mind them being there at all, of course. And Lisa was really likable. Moe was really likable. For me as a writer, I'm not a poet, but I am a writer. A lot of this spoke to me. The the line about the room being filled with the happiest people, writers. Yeah, really entertained me. I really enjoyed it. It was a really good episode. I'm a big Moe fan, and I feel like Moe and Lisa as a team work really well together. It started off quite negatively, and I was worried that that would be the mood for the entire episode, but the humour kicked in quite quickly. I feel like Homer was meant to be the source of a lot of comedy, but I didn't really find Homer to be that interesting. But I did love what Bart and Homer did. I won't say any more than that, but you'll know which bit I mean, and I found that to be a really good part of the narrative. So I liked it. I have to say, I can't pronounce this title properly. Moe'N'a Lisa is, yeah, a really enjoyable episode, and I'm glad that after a few kind of weak Lisa episodes, this one was not too bad at all.